Welcome everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network SFBN. I am your host and commentator, Mad Dad. We are here for episode 4 of our Cardinals franchise. We are in week 7 here. We're 4-2, but dropped the last 2 games. Well, no, we dropped 2 of the last 3 games. Good games though. And so we're gonna do our weekly strategy here and our staff upgrades, and then get to the game. So far this season has been pretty good. We're about ready to our halfway point. I think after week 8 we'll check the stats because we've played 8 games. And then again after week 9 will be the official halfway point. We'll check the entire league stats as well as ours after week 9. And that will be probably the next episode though. We're kind of doing 2 games per episode here as we get through this. So, and we're the owner, so we're going to worry about our player personnel to save us money. We're looking to save money all the time. So we're going to start off with the hometown discounts and then go from there all the way back to by the time we get to the draft. Once we get to the draft, we'll get more worried about it, getting those. But for now, we're going to worry about re-signing people. So that's where our staff points will be going. And again, we don't do anybody over 80. If you've ever followed any of our franchises or anything before, we don't really do anybody over 80. And yeah, I forgot. Again, YouTube, subscribe, follow, like, hit that like button, smash it, do whatever you got to do to make it work. And if you haven't already, if you're a new subscriber or you're already subscribing and for some reason have forgotten to, hit the bell icon. Then you don't miss out when the content comes out. Whatever franchise you're following or whatever, if you're just here to look for sliders, at least you'll be able to see and pick through and see exactly when those updates come out and things like that. So, very important you do that. And also, if you want to follow the live stream, if you're just watching on YouTube and you don't follow us on Twitch, we are at Twitch. It is SFB Network on Twitch. So, again, we always do short pass and blitz counter because they have the least negatives. You can't do something like that, we've explained that all before. If you want questions, you got to go back and watch those slider videos or any of the updates. I like the sack. 200 yards offense. What are you talking about here? We're not going to win by 17 points. We don't want to turn the ball over. That's what we don't want to do. We don't want to turn the ball over. We got to get something to drink here as this is doing this. To the mini fridge. A brisk tea. That's for me. The brisk tea is for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Shut up. I know. That's refreshing. No updates. So here we go with the game. Chargers, Cardinals, Monday night prime time. We better get some decent uniforms in. Let's go old school. (2010s), but let's add the new helmet. Yeah, let's go with the black helmet. Yeah, with the 2010s. That's sharp. I like that. All right, enjoy the game, everybody.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cardinals and the Chargers under the lights on Monday night.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona.
So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Carter, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on Monday night. Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll go again with Benson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat. This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, L.A. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass to the tight end, Hurst. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And they start in the best possible situation. It is first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. That his first touchdown this year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second and 7. Murray now off the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, first and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Edwards. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Chargers.
Again, it's Edwards. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, zone read, it's Edwards. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. B.J. Dallas, the return man. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Murray will throw. That one is complete to McBride. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Third down, 3 to go. try and run here with Benson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Throwing now is Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. He'll set up third down. Here's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A handoff, running left is Benson. Yes, inside the 40. A big run, they finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Benson. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down.
And after that last run by Trey Benson, Mike, you can really see the qualities that has these Arizona Cardinals coaches so high on this running back. I mean, last year, 14 rushing touchdowns in 2023, a career high in college. He can get downhill. He's strong. He's big. He really has everything you're looking for in an NFL back.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Murray now on 2nd down. The throw on the run is complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Cardinals.
They go play action now. Murray. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On play action, Murray. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but When you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
So, fourth down, and the veteran Matt Prater on for the Cards. This, about as short as you can get. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Edwards now on first and 10. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. On the give, it's Edwards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. On third down, here's Edwards. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. Dallas to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cards offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go.
Brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray to throw. That's complete, his big target, McBride. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Chargers 16-yard line.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made.
And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. Well, even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Quick throw here is complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 1st down, it's Murray.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kenneth Walker, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Kyron Williams, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Josh Reynolds, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter. That touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Lad McConkey. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 37 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities at the back end.
That is caught. What a throw. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. On the ground, it's Benson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
It's third and 10.
To throw is Murray. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They run once more with Edwards. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end, Hurst. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On play action now, Herbert. There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Cardinals 10.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Murray will throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes, And some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. This throw taken in by Hurst.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 5. And the Chargers first down.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Those simple routes over the middle. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been kicked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action. Now Herbert will be hit as he throws this time. And it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chargers.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. That's Zayden Collins on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, zone read. It's Edwards. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Throwing now is Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, Edwards. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Running straight ahead with Edwards. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with first and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Murray now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he will score. Game on. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Now Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, handoff to Edwards. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
That's to the tight end Hurst. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up third down. To throw is Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. It's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Dortch now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard.
Working out of the gun, Murray. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Edwards. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the give, it's Edwards. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. It's Edwards. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25. A run. It's Edwards. And he'll work this into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. Taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Edwards. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
To this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Our Cardinals offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Play action. It's Murray. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He connects downfield to Dortch. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Back to the right side, caught by McBride. They'll go up now for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw again is Murray. Open receiver is Pascal. It's complete. 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Glendale.
All right, there we go. Down here again in the 60s, both under 300, one under 200. Score just breaking 30. Only one or two big bombs. Most of them were all broken up. I think it was one each. Otherwise, it's short to intermediate. Still getting lots of pass breakups. Great run attempts and yardage here. Yards per attempt. And this is always going to be inflated for them because of Kyler, really. So. .108, 105, 3-1, 65, 61. Not throwing it a lot. Staying under 40. Oops. Benson looking good. Did a good game. Highest receiver in this game was 73 yards. I like that. Only three sacks given up by the offensive line, all on line, none by the LA Chargers. That's what we like to see. Defensively, we had 3, 4, 5. That's 6, 7. So Herbert gave up a sack on the run. That's it. The rest were all one interception each. I like it. Definitely like it. Looking good. Definitely an improvement from the big bomb shows at the end of it, with just a little bit of improvement on the set here of the. Again, all we did here was make 2 small improvements on the set we just released the other day, just because we've noticed throughout the league we're in, and other people have been kind of reporting a little bit that have been seeing it, that, you know, the play is good, but again, you're getting into a lot of these situations at the end, then there's a lot of points and yardage coming up at the end of games, which is not something, you know. Yeah, they got to throw the ball, but they shouldn't be just scoring and all that stuff every time, so. What is he now? He's unpredictable, scrambling type. See, look, he's paranoid, sense pressure. That's one that said you can't play with, right? Not playing too bad, but again, he's not having a lot of yardage. He's running a lot more. He's taking more sacks, but he's got ideal decision maker. So he makes good decisions, but he's paranoid of pressure. So those good decisions sometimes aren't being made because he gets paranoid too quickly. He senses pressure that's not there and doesn't, you know. So even though he is a good decision maker, the paranoid sense of pressure brings that down. So that's what I mean by unplayable. When you hear this all the time about unplayable, this is an example of what I'm talking about with what I talk about in my other video. You should go check it out about QB traits and archetypes unlocked. It's in the YouTube section under Madden, in the Madden playlist. So This is what I'm talking about. Other people say that you have to do QB edits. This is why I build my sets the way I build them. We're getting more sacks, but the other team isn't. So that should be happening, right? That stuff, it's not unplayable. This is the point of why I build my set the way I'm building it. How game, balancing everything else out, right? But the quarterback was already there. We haven't changed the quarterback 100-0 for a long time now. So it's keeping the quarterbacks aggressive. And then we went from 50 to 100-0, and we stayed there. And that's now we're building there and see how it's come back, right? So this is